The woman went straight to her husband's office. She originally planned to tell her husband about the strange things she had encountered. However, she unexpectedly saw the woman she met at her husband's funeral. It turned out that she was her husband's assistant, and her intuition told her that there seemed to be something unusual between them. At that moment, her husband was in a hurry to attend a meeting. So, the woman decided to pick up the child from school and head home. When she got home, she saw the medicine prescribed by the doctor. It was the same medication for mental health that she had seen before. She immediately threw the medicine into the sink. Just then, it started raining outside. Her daughter hurriedly helped her tidy up the clothes. But she didn't notice that the glass door behind her was already closed. As a result, her daughter accidentally got hurt. Laura quickly took her child to the hospital. Fortunately, the child was fine. To prevent her daughter from being traumatized, Laura covered all the mirrors in the house with cloth. She then prepared to change clothes and rest for a bit. But she found a paper with Dr. Norman's contact information in her pocket. So, Laura immediately threw the paper into the trash can. Everything seemed to perfectly connect with the things she had recently experienced. The woman finally understood why she had found those medications at home, and why the doctor's phone number was thrown in the trash. After realizing all of this, Laura immediately picked up a piece of paper and started drawing a timeline. She wrote down the events that had happened in the past few days in chronological order. On Monday, she saw a dead crow while organizing clothes. On Tuesday, she visited her therapist, Dr. Norman, and went to her husband's company. At that time, her husband was still alive, and she happened to see that strange woman. On Thursday, the police told Laura that her husband had been in an accident the previous day. That means Nick had the car accident on Wednesday. On Saturday, they attended Nick's funeral and encountered the female assistant again. At this point, Laura finally understood. She was not having a nightmare. Her time and space had become distorted. Her timeline had been disrupted, which meant that every time she woke up, she would find herself in a random point in time. And right now, she hadn't yet experienced Wednesday. This meant she still had a chance to change her husband's fate. It was now Tuesday. Tomorrow, her husband would definitely face an accident. To prevent all of this from happening, Laura decided to ask Nick not to go to work on Wednesday. But Nick insisted on going on a business trip. This trip was crucial for his career advancement. Laura knew that Nick wouldn't believe the things she had experienced. So, she asked Nick to make sure to tell her before he left for his trip. Although Nick didn't understand why Laura was asking this, he still agreed to her request. When Laura woke up again, she realized she had woken up on Sunday, the day after her husband's funeral. She decided to find that assistant to learn what had happened to her husband on Wednesday. This might help her change Nick's fate.